Hi everybody, Anna here, and my second installment of Meet My Friends, my very, very special, talented friends. Today I have the honor of introducing you to Geoff Nolan with Comuter Caddy Solutions. I have used Geoff's services over the years many times. He's very knowledgeable and has lots of years experience in doing this sort of work. So I just thought I'd have Geoff on today for those of you who are home. Geoff, obviously, because of the COVID-19 social distancing thing, he's able still to work and help clients from home virtually. So I just thought I'd bring him on today and chat with him a bit on how he can help you, either business-wise or if you're just home bored and wanted to get some stuff done on your computer. So welcome, Geoff, and if you can just take a couple of minutes and introduce yourself.
Well, thank you very much for having me on today, Anna. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you as always. As Anna mentioned, my name is Geoff Nolan. I'm the owner of Comuter Caddy Solutions, and what we offer is both in-home and business IT solutions. So right now, with what's going on, it's with technology, we're able to do a lot of remote work, which is really nice for my clients. So just because we can't maybe physically be in the same location, we can use a platform like Zoom, which Anna's interviewing me on today, where we can do a video conference. And it's nice because Anna could share her screen, or I could share my screen as well. So if there are some computer issues that you're having, I can hop onto the computer remotely and assist you. But there's a lot of neat things with technology that you can do when you're not just on site. So Anna, thanks for having me here today.
Yeah, thank you for being here. So generally speaking, most of your clients, would they be business people? Would they be individuals like me who are not very tech savvy? Sort of what would be the split, and sort of what types of work would you be doing for small businesses to medium businesses versus individuals like me?
Yeah, that's a great question. So from the business side, yes, the small to medium-sized organization is definitely where a lot of my work comes from, because typically, an organization that may have 2, 3, 5, 10 employees, they don't necessarily need a dedicated IT person on site all the time. But as we know, we love technology, but things do go awry from time to time. So that's where I come into play for those types of businesses, as well as just preventive maintenance, so that we can avoid that downtime. From the individual side, there's a lot of things that I offer. When we can go in person, I can help with TV installation, surround sound, setting up Wi-Fi networks, which is a big thing that I'm actually helping clients with remotely right now, is because we are working from home. There's a lot more computers that are being used in the house, which is taking up a lot more of that internet bandwidth, as they call it. So ensuring that this internet speeds are there. They may need some Wi-Fi extenders to cover in the different parts of the house. So I'm able to remotely, over the phone, whether it's a video call, assist in setting these types of things up. And from the home side as well, a big thing that I'm helping my clients with is actually finding the right technology that fits their need. A lot of times when you go into some of these big stores and ask for computers or things, they may try to upsell you on something that you may not necessarily need. For me, what I like to do is we have a conversation. I'll ask some questions about what exactly you're looking to get out of that piece of technology, whether it's a computer or a tablet. And then I'll sit down and I'll actually research and find the right product that's going to fit in the budget that you're looking to have it in, which is the big thing. Because a lot of times, some of my clients, all they may need is a tablet, an iPad or a Samsung Galaxy tablet. They may not need a full computer, but if they're using a lot of word processing, then a computer might be a better option. So it's worth the discussion to see what exactly they're looking to get out of it. Do they need webcams? Do they need external speakers? A lot of things like that. So I can then help them find the right product for their needs.
That's awesome. And yeah, I was thinking, just as you were speaking, like so many people are now having to work from home. And so I've always had an home office, but a lot of people don't. So you would be a great help for people to get set up at home and make sure that they're able to work efficiently from home during this time. So that's a really good point. And I have actually used Geoff. Needed to buy a new laptop, and I had no idea what I need. And so I just called him and said, hey, I need a laptop. He asked me some questions about sort of what I use it for, and suggested a really great one. I bought it. I'm really happy. So that's a really good service that Geoff provides as well. The other thing too I was thinking about is that I, like most people know, work a lot with seniors and things. And sometimes especially now when seniors are wanting to connect with their family, They may not even know how to use Facebook Live, or not Facebook Live, but FaceTime, or even getting them up on Zoom. So something else to consider, guys, if you have people in your life who aren't very tech savvy and you want to be able to connect with them virtually during these times, also something, Geoff, I'm sure you could help people out with that.
Yeah, yes, thanks, Anna. You know, my background actually comes from training. I worked for a training organization for well over 15 years, teaching people, teaching a subject matter expert how to transfer that skill and knowledge. So that's the background I come from. Technology was always a huge passion of mine. I was always in with the IT department, so that's kind of how I morphed into Computer Caddy solutions. But one thing that I really like to offer my clients is training. So for instance, if they want to start using Zoom, do they have all the right security features in place? How do you start a Zoom meeting? How do you record a meeting? Or any other types of software. So one of the big things that I am able to offer my clients is training on any type of software, and then ensuring that once we're done, they have job aids so that once we're not on that phone call, they can go back and refer to the step-by-step instructions so that they feel comfortable using that different technology that may be new to them.
That's fantastic. That's really, really helpful. That's great. What else did I want to ask you? I'm having a senior moment. What during these times right now, in the last month or so, what's sort of been the biggest question you've had from clients or people? Like, what's been sort of the hot topic for people reaching out to you to ask about?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. The biggest topic is, you know, husbands and wives and family members working all at the same time, kids on different tablets, and you know, do they have enough internet bandwidth and enough speed to allow them to all work efficiently? You know, when we do a video call, it does take up a lot of your internet bandwidth. So, you know, you do need to make sure that you have that. So the first question I always get is, do I have enough internet speed? So I always will review what they currently have, and we can look at some options about upgrading them. And then the other big one is, you know, the Wi-Fi coverage in the house is just not strong, and putting in these types of extenders that, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, are the two big ones. And then it's security is always a big one up there. You know, am I secure? Do I need a VPN, which is a virtual private network? Should I be signing up for one of those types of things? So these are the questions that I get asked on a very regular basis, and I want to ensure that my clients, you know, are feeling safe and secure. And probably the last one is, okay, well, now that I'm working from home, how do I access all my files from my office computer? So what I'm doing is helping a lot of my clients get into what we call the cloud, whether that's through, you know, Google Drive, a Microsoft OneDrive, Dropbox. There's many different cloud providers out there. So just ensuring, how do I get my files into the cloud, because now I'm working on multiple computers and I need to have access to all of them instead of having to email that file back and forth. There are great options to put your files in the cloud in a secure way.
Okay, that's great. And yeah, security is a big issue. I know that you and I talked about that a lot. So I'm sure that if anyone has any questions about security, working from home, that sort of thing, Geoff's definitely the guy to talk to. So I think that's all I had to ask you, Geoff, unless there's anything else you want to add.
No, the only thing else is just be careful right now. Unfortunately, you know, there's so many great people in this world, but there are some people that try to take advantage of bad situations. And just be very careful with emails that are coming in right now. One big tip that I would give to you is, if you do have a suspicious type email that might be coming from a company like Microsoft, for instance, just take a look in the to field, in the from field, and ensure that that email is in fact coming from Microsoft or your bank, because what's happening a lot of times is these people are phishing, trying to get information off you, and they want you to click on a link to ensure you're secure, and really it's not from that organization that sent it to you. So that's my one big tip of the day, is just be cautious of email links that you're forwarding to. I always tell all my clients, please just forward any email that seems suspicious to me directly, and I'll review it. As long as you don't click on any links or open up any attachments, by forwarding an email, you are still safe. So I'm telling all my clients to forward them any suspicious looking emails to me. I'll review it and let them know if it is safe or no, it in fact is a phishing email, and to delete it.
Great. Yeah, that's a really good point. I've done that to you before, where I send you stuff and go, is this legit? Should I? Normally, if it seems weird to me, I just don't open it. But sometimes, like you've said in the past, they look very legitimate, right? And so if you don't know any better, you'll click on it. So, okay. So I'm going to, at the end of this, leave you Geoff's contact information. And if anyone has any questions and wants to reach out to Geoff, you can do so. He's fantastic at what he does. He's very, you know, very quick to respond. So thank you, Geoff, for your time today. It was great to chat with you, and stay safe and stay sane during all of this, and we'll talk soon, okay? Thanks very much for today.
Thank you, Anna.
Okay, have a great day.
Yeah, you too.